All right, hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the game key card. So I'm going to try to insert a picture of a game key card title right here. So it will be right here on the screen and it'll disappear after a while. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Game key cards. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let's talk about it. Well, for anybody that doesn't know what a video game key card is, it's basically you're getting a cartridge like this, but the game data for the game is not on the cartridge at all. There's nothing on the physical cartridge. It will say, it will have like a little key at the top when you buy it, or it will tell you at the bottom of the case. Let me just show The Witcher 3 for an example. It would tell you at the bottom of the case on the Switch 2, as you saw in the picture I showed. So it would tell you what it is. So basically, you're not getting no data on the cartridge, and for you to access the game, you have to have the internet. So you can just download it from the internet and you'll have it as long as you want, as long as you don't delete it. Once you delete it, you won't have access to the game, but you can re-download the game again. Now, for the future of that, I don't know if you'll be able to play the game still, as long as you still have access to the internet. Will that be the case 10 years from now, 20 years from now? We don't know. These things it's not new. The game key cards is not a new thing. People think that is new, but it's not. And I'm going to show you a lot of examples of, well, some examples of game key cards that they released early on in the Switch 2's life cycle. The Switch 1, that is, sorry. For an example, if a game says internet download required, micro SD card may be required, it's basically a game key card. So here's my copy of LA Noire on the Nintendo Switch. I can't play this game unless I download the game from the internet. So if I insert this game into my console, it's going to tell me that you need to download. A download is required. That's what it's going to tell me when I insert it into the console. Another example is the NBA games. NBA 2K21 on the Nintendo Switch. It's going to tell me that I need to download to have access to the game. Now, it's like you get some of the game files on the cartridge, but not everything. So the only thing I will be able to do if I don't download the rest of the game is to play a play now quick game, and that's it. So you won't hear no commentary, no nothing. So you won't get full access to the game itself. Also, here we have The Witcher 3. Now, this game, if you insert it into your console, you can't play it at all without downloading anything. You basically have to download the game from the internet to access it. The full game is not on the cartridge. The full game with all the DLC and everything, 16 DLCs, that's not on the cartridge. You would have to download everything. So those are just like a few examples of, like game key cards from back then that wasn't so apparent like as they are now. It didn't exactly say it like right now here on The Witcher 3, it doesn't say download required, but there is a download required. It doesn't say anywhere on the box, so they have you thinking that, okay, the full game is on the cartridge, and it's not. The same thing with, I'll show one more example here, and then we could just move on, because I also do want to talk about something else. That's the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. The games are not on the cartridge at all. You would have to download the games from the internet. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas. You would think all these games would be able to fit on this cartridge. These are PS2 titles, and they can't fit on the cartridge, which is a shame. But the PS4 version does have everything, contains everything on the cartridge. Now, they have like other versions of games where you get one game or one set of games on the cartridge, but then the rest of it you have to download it. They'll give you a download code. For an example, Mega Man X Collection 1 and 2. Mega Man X Collection, the first one, this is on the cartridge, but X2 is not. X2, you will have to download the game. So the full game is not, all the games is not on the cartridge, which sucks. But once you download it, you still have access to it, but that's just another example of not a game key card, but something that's kind of stupid in my opinion. Then you have these other games where there's no game card included at all. And that is, I only have one of these. I didn't know when I bought it. Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. There's no cartridge. It just have a download code. This is right here. I already downloaded the code, but I don't want to show it anyway. But I just feel like it's funny that this one has a box with no cartridge on it, in it. Yeah, so that's stupid. And I'll show you one more example then before I end the video. Here I have Spyro Reignited, the Reignited trilogy. All three games originally remastered. Now this one, each game, you can access each game, but you can't access all the levels. You would have to download the rest of the game. So I would say like half of the game is on here, which is pretty stupid. So yeah, it's kind of like that on the PlayStation 4 version for some reason, but they did make an updated version with everything is on the disc. But yeah, those are just examples of, I guess you can say, early game key cards. But I will not be getting game key cards. I will not be buying them on Switch 2. I want every single game that I own on Switch 2 to have the game fully accessed through the cartridge. So I won't be getting the Switch 2 game key cards, so I won't be getting those. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I just want to talk about that today. Let me know your thoughts on the game key cards. Does it bother you or does it not bother you? Let me know, do you own any of them? Have it been giving you issues? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a good day.